right, everybody, good morning. Today is a wonderful Monday, September 14th. I'm actually really early for these guys. It is 8 o'clock maybe, but I was getting excited because we got new people coming. The plumber's coming back. He's gonna be the foreman here on site until it's done. We have another person that was here last week. I don't know if you guys seen him. He is like their master woodworker person. So he comes back behind and does all the finishing on the wood, the doors, the cabinetry and stuff. So he's going to be installing the cabinetry from my understanding. And I think we have some more painters coming. So we're getting back up. We lost some guys, but we're gaining a bunch more. And then we also have our electrician, which I got to talk to every single one of those people that come. Well, the plumber, the electrician, and the woodworker whenever they get here. Let's see what everybody else is doing until they get here. Ever-ending grinding. And these are for our downstairs safety drills, you could say, for our sliding door. And of course we got some sanding going on our doors. I wonder when they're gonna bring that piece of glass. I'm actually excited to see how they're gonna inlay that into the wood, or if it's just gonna be one of these little metal frames again to insert the glass up there. Also, if I remember right, that is going to be a stained glass, so it's going to throw out lots of pretty colors in the house when the sun is setting. And we are looking at the casings off the rest of our pole. So this is our entrance pole for everything. They'll beautify it. I mean, it looks really rough right now, but it will be beautified. Man, these guys are starting out hard already. Doing that little skim coating over these cabinets. Woo! It is so strong already in here. Smell good, right? Yeah.
That's strong.
And so much headache. Alright, everybody. I stuck around just in time. We got lots and lots of goodies. And crew. Brother showed up bringing everybody we needed. So you got 4 guys, it looks like. Yep. And a whole lot of goodies. So I'm not sure if that's for us or is that for another project. We're gonna find out. The unloading begins. Yeah, and definitely everything on this truck is for us. So that's our cabinet, doors, the laminate, everything is here. And it looks like we got extra goodies in here too. And the plumber and his bicycle is back. So the guys are doing their ground. So they welded out here, welded here, and then welded to where they were welding on. So there's their ground instead of clipping it. So there's just one spot in the house, and they're always just connecting everything. So they don't have to always drag a ground around everywhere and clip it. Alright, it is a wonderful afternoon, almost closing time. Looks like our cabinet maker is busy. He's got all of his little wood pieces and the strip. I'm actually looking forward to going inside. Look at that empty box up there. So that means the bathtub, they are actually doing something with the bathtub. Alright, and our column is getting worked on pretty good. Instead of, we're actually just gonna make that little piece right there, just the square top right there. They were gonna run it halfway up the pole as an angle like a lot of the other places around here. I said, actually, you know what, let's make it uniform with everything else and have a little square right there, then going into our pole. And they have been busy in here. There's a lot of movement of wood around. Curious to see what they got going on. This is the start of our cabinets right there. Got a base going. He does it different than our old foreman Toto. Got some more pieces. I know he cut some stuff ahead of time before coming here, from my understanding. That's definitely exactly what's going on. Oh, and look at this. The plumber has been busy. He actually filled the lines back all up with water. I'm curious to see what's going on. And there's our beautiful bathtub. It looks like the plumber has been working on things over here. Getting things set up. our nice standalone faucet. That's gonna go under the ground somewhere over here. I'm not 100% sure. I'm sure he's waiting for Isel to come back so he can remember where he's gonna set it, the bathtub. I would like to have it, the faucet right there in the middle, lined up there. Alright, so this is actually what I thought was going on. We're struggling with the faucet where it's gonna go. And I think this is where we're gonna be at with this faucet. At least the good thing is this faucet's pretty movable and bendable, as long as the gaskets, so we don't lose all the gaskets on it. So final, this is it for the faucet. It's going to be what it is. It's going to be put in place. I would suspect tomorrow we'll see it maybe, but they got some tiling to do too, so perfect. Ranger's visiting us today. Look at that. Our kitchen cabinets, our lowers are coming in. You see the inners? That nice little laminate wood stuff that we got going on. It ain't the real stuff, but it's laminate. It's sort of better anyways because the termites are just going to eat everything. So we have this laminate stuff that's pressurized, treated, 3/4 inch. That's what it's going to be. I'm actually looking forward to seeing things come together. He's moving pretty quick on it. Alright everybody, good morning. This is going to be our wonderful second part of the video. Today is September 15th. Tuesday, yes it is. So, since I'm down here by myself, it's a little early today because I got stuff to do today. Go take a look around and see what we got going on besides our cabinets being built. So besides these, so we've had these hanging yesterday. I think I showed you guys yesterday. But we had a little bit of problem because these are 4 pieces instead of 2 pieces. It matches with the safety bars, but the way they open, we don't like how they are, so they're changing the bearings on them, so they just fold once instead of twice. On the wall, this wall over here is absolutely not straight. They're actually having to put like little shims in it. When they made that column right there that they're hooking into, it wasn't too straight. I'm not sure what happened there with the plastering and the skim coating. Usually they're pretty good about getting it, but it is really off at the top area. Maybe almost an inch, ½ inch to an inch. And they're gonna put some shims all the way up and down to connect everything. Yeah, that column right there. And our electrician is busy. He's actually going around checking everything and checking outlets and seeing what else needs to be done before he gets everything up and running. He is just putting temporary electricity to the house, so he's just running around getting all the wires bundled up, so later on electrifies the house. You don't have no issues. Looking like the plumber's been busy. I'm not sure. I know he was working on the tank today, so we got pressure all the way up to the manifold except for going throughout the house. I'm thinking he has the tank connected up, but we're gonna go upstairs and take a look and see what's going on upstairs. Gave him some valves yesterday to connect up the tank, so we're gonna go see exactly what he's got going on. So there we got some paint going on, some more prison bars, said final coat. So that is gonna be it. It's like the wall's getting a little bit of paint too. So I guess we're getting some more white paint. We're starting to get painting going on. This is gonna be fun. We gotta have more than just white color in our house because it is boring. So I don't know exactly what the whole paint scheme is, but hopefully there's some changes coming with color. I'm finally happy. This AC unit, after 2 weeks maybe more, is finally covered up. There's a little misunderstanding, a little on the funny side, but he did a heck of a good job because the outside units all got covered up. I mean, he did a really good job on these units out here. He covered them up good, so I just hope they remember to remove them before we start up and you start using these AC units. And there is the plumber having his fun. Got a little makeshift going on. I got the ladder. I actually sort of wish they'd leave the ladder there. It's going to be fun trying to do any maintenance or anything on this tank Hopefully I don't have to do anything on it. I would suspect I will be at some point. Alright, and some more painting going on. It's interesting, they use these little rollers. Man, they could get coverage a lot better if they had some bigger rollers than these little tiny buggers. But I guess it's a multi-purpose rollers, and they fits right in a little bucket, so they don't have to pour anything out, tamper it down, and then throw it on the walls. I guess one of our drawers isn't finished. Not all of them were. I guess this is a cooking stand for someone who's got all the grease and the food on there. Interesting. Oh, I was wrong. So they're just primering. That's like layers and layers and layers of paint. He's primering. So it's not real paint. Alright, look what we got here going on. We got some stone going up right now. We're actually thinking it was darker, but we'll see how it comes out once the whole house is done. Our electrician has some surprises for us. And we have a redo on this because they built it too far out into the neighbor's property. We got more over here. More stones going up. Seems like these guys cruise right along with the stones. Interesting pattern they got going on. And we have lights. And we have more lights going on in this little bedroom. And there's our little jumper. So the wiring isn't in completely, but he got it off the main right now, running part of the house for the electrical, which is awesome. So he's doing the testing phase of checking his work. And our cabinetry is going up pretty quick. He's even installing little dish racks and stuff. This will be fun to see how all this comes together. Alright, and they redid these on the welding, so now they do the opposite. So it works great for our wonderful prison bars, or safety bars, as someone always calls them. But that right there works. Wow. So they had to jimmy rig this. If you can see, they have a big old gap on both sides due to the unevenness. Yeah, they've done the welding of this over and over and over and over. I'm sure it weakened the metal up quite a bit doing all the different welds on this, but we'll see. Alright, so it is. Been wondering where all the water's coming from. So they didn't get the sealant up here on this side, and it is soaking everything, including our ceiling material. So now they are in a rush now to move things around. And more of the same stuff going on here. It sort of seems like it's never ending. This cabinets are in here, or shelving I should say. Alright, look at this beautiful door. They're staining it right now. What you see is what you get now for the doors. So the little putties, everything, nice natural look on it. And he's actually got all the doors upstairs. Looking like all these doors got one coat on them, even the edges and everything. I am being told this isn't the stain, but this is the sanding sealer. So when they sand it, the sanding doesn't stick to it. Okay. Busy, busy, busy getting everything done over here. It's starting to get cleanup time for everybody. Alright everybody, I hope you all enjoyed our video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed, and hit the bell button down there in that corner to get notified on our wonderful video again. Goodbye.